Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to quickly share how you can find commission only appointment setters for your high ticket coaching or consulting business. Now why would you want to do this in the first place, right? So if you're a coach or consultant who has tons of engagement on social media, you have lots of followers on your profiles, and you're looking to place someone on a commission only role so that they can reach out to all those people who are sending you tons of DMs, who are replying to your posts, there are tons of comments, and you're not able to just keep up with it, managing your own or managing by yourself, then this is a perfect opportunity for you to find someone on a commission only role, because they can come in, do that part that you're not able to do, reply to all those comments, reach out to all those prospects via DMs, and book appointments for your high ticket consulting or coaching business, which will eventually lead you to easily get 1 to 3 appointments per day or even more. And then you can start closing those deals and pay back the commission only appointment setter whatever you agree with them, 5, 10, 20%, whatever the deal that you finalize with them, so that you both win, right? You start making a lot of money from the audience that you're not able to monetize at this point, and the commission only appointment setter also starts to make money from the comfort of their home, right? So just stay through the end of this video, and I'll share with you the exact job post that you need to create, the places where you need to post, how to conduct an interview, and eventually how to finalize the compensation structure, right? So with that being said, this is a sample job post that I'm going to quickly share with you of one of my clients. And as you can see, this is how I've started. This is the headline of the post: 3 to 5 thousand per month earning opportunity as a high ticket appointment setter. Now you need to understand why we need to start with a headline like this, because appointment setters are also here to make a lot of money, and yes, they are also here to help you make money, but they also want to make money for themselves. And it's important to give them that kind of confidence that once they work with you, they will reach that as a potential if they do their best, and if there are enough conversations and stuff like that. This should be your ideal approach. You can definitely go lower than this if you are not comfortable, or if you're not sure how you'll be able to achieve this, or you can of course go higher. This is just an example that you need to start with the earning opportunity, because that is a hook for the appointment setter, right? The hook is not how you will scale to 100K or how you will scale to 20,000. The hook for them is how much money they can make. And because this is a job post specifically to target them and get them to work with you, you need to create your post in a manner where they can really get curious or excited about, right? So this is how you'll start with the title of the post. And of course, if you stay till the end of this video, I'll quickly share with you where exactly you need to post all these post this exact job post as well. There are multiple places, and I'll share that with you. So moving on, this is the next thing that you can use. We are seeking a dynamic and appointment started intern to join our team. Over here, as you can see, I've mentioned our client's fast growing life coaching business, but you can replace this with your own business. Maybe you can replace it with the name as well, right? Since I'm posting this on behalf of my client, I'm not disclosing everything, but you can definitely share your company name as well. The next thing would be a job title, location, hours, right? Again, everything is clearly defined over here. It's a full-time appointment setting role. It's a part-time appointment setting role. Is it a remote or a work from home role, or is it like they'll have to work with you in your office or any other place? That's something that you need to define. Obviously, mostly it will be this, and this is the most lucrative part about finding commission only remote appointment setters, because they can work from the comfort of their home. They don't need to obviously travel. The next is 5 hours per day at least is what you should start things off with, but this can again go high or low. 8 hours, even 10 hours, 12 hours, based on the volume that you have, or based on the type of deal that you're able to crack with the setter. Monday to Friday, again, this can change Monday to Saturday as well, 7 days a week as well. But obviously, you'll for a better output, you'll want to consider giving at least 1 day off. But yeah, Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday is what usually is what you should include over here. Compensation. The next part is compensation. Over here, as you can see, I've started this by putting this is a commission only role for the first 2 months. 10 to 15% on sales, potential earning of $300 to $600 on just one sale. Now, the reason why I've put commission only for the first 2 months is because I want to set the right expectations. I don't want to waste time with someone who's expecting a base pay, because this is not what the client wants to give at the start. And also, it's a very risk free way to get started with someone who you don't know and someone who's new to your business. So that's something that you'll put over here for the first 2 months, 3 months, whatever. But remember that nobody will be able to work with you for a lifetime commission only role. Eventually, you'll have to start giving them some sort of a base pay if they prove that they can deliver results. Because what can happen is, if you only keep them on commission only, then it's just too much of a risk on them, and very less risk on you, because they have everything to lose, right? What if for some reason you're not able to close a deal? So eventually you need to let them know that this will be a base pay eventually, but you need to start with commission only. So that's how you need to structure it. 10 to 15% is what usually a business owner should be able to give to someone whom they're expecting to work on commission only role. However, again, this really depends. If you are a celebrity, if you're an influencer, if you have a lot of followers, 30, 50, 100,000 followers on your account, then maybe you can have a potential to negotiate with the setter. Maybe 5%. You can go as low as that, because you have that authority, and the appointment setter will get to work with you as a client, right? So position yourself realistically. If you don't have a lot of audience, then maybe you'll have to compromise on the commission part. If you have a lot of audience, then definitely you can decide how much you want to pay, because there are a lot of people that will be willing to work with you. OTE is on target earnings. This is the max that they can earn if they achieve their targets. Let's say you set a target to work with them, and you give them a target to have 100 to 200 conversations per day. And if they do that for the next 20 25 days, then they should be easily be able to book 2 to 3 appointments per day from your followers, content, engagements. And based on that, they should be able to book, if you calculate on a monthly basis, 60 to 100 appointments. And if you are closing at 20% rate, then that's a good 20 to 30 clients at a $2,000 or $1,000 offer value, or a $5,000 offer value, or whatever that may be. Then accordingly you make a lot of money, because they did so much work for you in the back end. But once they do that, then definitely they also make that kind of commission. So you need to set a clear target for them, that okay, if you do this on a daily basis, if you work for 5 hours, if you send these many DMs, and this is the max you can achieve, because that's how we'll at our targets. But definitely there are variables. Maybe they do a very good job and they exceed your targets, then definitely they can make more, right? So this is a standard rough calculation of what is the max that they can make. Base pay of up to $500, applicable only after 2 months of proven performance record. As you can see, it's clear. They have that foresee. They have that sight in their head, that okay, yes, they can make a base pay with you if they perform. So that's pretty straightforward. Then comes the requirements. What exactly are the requirements for that job role? The first is 1 to 2 years of experience in at least any of these things, right? Cold calling, DM appointment setting, or digital marketing, because any of these three relates to sales, and we wanna work with someone who has sales background, who has some sort of a background in sales, because they have already overcome a basic training. They already have overcome the mindset. The mindset aspects of of what's needed to do the job, right? They are not afraid of rejections. They don't need a lot of guidance and handholding. They're self-motivated and all that stuff. And that's exactly the same thing I've put over here in all these other points. Strong communication skills, self-motivated and target-driven, ability to work independently as a part of the team and handle stress and pressure. Someone who has worked in sales will be able to handle the most important part, which is this, because obviously there is a lot of stress and pressure that they're under because of the targets, because of all these things, and you also need to be sure that someone whom you're going to hire, they are proven. You don't have to spend a lot of time coaching or training them. So this is very important. At least 1 to 2 years of experience in all these three things is what you should look for. Now the next is the responsibilities, what they need to do. Again, this will vary. Maybe you'd want them to do a bit more than this, bit less than this, but this is just a standard how you can put. DM appointment setting on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Let's say you have 3 accounts, you are very highly active, you have a good audience on all these 3 accounts, then you can put that, or you can just put one or maybe two depending on your audience, right? Utilizing digital marketing techniques to generate leads. Again, keeping this very simple, not going to share what digital marketing techniques, but basic strategies like how to find leads on social media, how to find their email IDs, how to find their contact details, how to DM them, how to engage with them on social media. All these different skills that any normal appointment setter should know to do a good job on your account, right? Engaging with potential clients and scheduling appointments. Again, this is basic sales skills, and that's something that they need to know, and maintaining accurate record of interactions and appointments. All right, the last part is the criteria. What exactly is your business or your company's criteria so that they can get selected for the role? Okay, so this is the first part. We are only looking for candidates from Philippines or India, or someone who's hungry or to make money and provide for the family. Again, you can replace this with anything that you want, right? You can replace this with US or UK or any other country that you just want to target an appointment setup from. This is an example that I've put based on the client's requirements, but you can choose this to whatever you want to, right? Based on your capacity to pay, the appointment setter, the offer details, the audience details, and so on and so forth, right? So this is something that you can change. The next part is you should have at least 6 months of experience in B2B, B2C, DM appointment setting, and cold calling. Again, this is something that is picked up from the same requirement section. You should be hungry and motivated. You have the right mindset to grow as an individual. Basically, what you're trying to do is looking for a 1% or 2% commission only appointment setter mindset kind of a people who are looking for long term growth, and they want to grow as the company grows. These are the types of people you're looking to target. You're not looking for someone who's looking to make immediate money ASAP, or they have a lot of bills to pay. They're under a lot of stress to pay their own expenses, because then what will happen is that they will expect base pay. They will not be accountable to you. They'll ask you about money over and over again. Then mindset will be blocked. So you're looking for someone who is looking for growth by giving the best, and they don't have a lot of financial pressure to fulfill. You should have fluent English. Again, you can change this based on the type of role or the audience that you're targeting, maybe your local language. Your FB profile will help us understand your personality and what activities you do. You can use this as an Instagram profile, LinkedIn profile, anything. You need to be at least 20 plus years old. You can again change this 20, 25, 30 years old based on the complexity of your project, but the 20 years old is the minimum that we are looking at, or maybe 20 to 25 is what you should aim for. The next part is you need to submit the application form here and be willing to complete a face-to-face interview to apply. There are certain steps that you need to first go through and take them, take the appointment setter candidates, so that you get the best chance and opportunity to interview a lot of prospects. I'm sorry, a lot of candidates for the role. And at the end, based on the data that you get after interviewing a lot of applicants, 3, 5, 10, you make a informed decision that okay, out of all these candidates, these are a couple of them that I really liked. They talked well, they have good experience, they have good resume, etc. And you'd like to conduct one final round with them and choose one or maybe both of them to get started. So that's how you'd want to make a decision, not based on emotions, not based on someone's looks or the way you feel about a particular candidate, because that's not how you'll get the best out of them in the long term. You need to look at the work that they have done and what's the mindset that they're bringing in to your company, so that they can take your company forward. And this is how you'll take it forward. I've personally met candidates who totally decline to come on face-to-face interviews. They just want us to send them the role and they'll start working. They want weekly base pay, they want specific salary. So again, we respect all that, but it depends on the type of role and the requirements you have. And if you're not able to find someone, then you can let them go or maybe not hire them, right? So that's how you will structure this role. It's very easy, this job post rather. And then just the last is comment below interested, and I'll reach out, or reach out to me via DMs, and I'll reply with the next step. So you can put this, and so that way whoever reads it, they will just comment interested on the Facebook group that you're posting, and they will be able to let you know that okay, they're interested. They can also DM you if you open that channel. You can also let them know, don't DM me, I will check your profile and I'll DM you. You can also check, do that from your side. And yeah, that's it. That's how you craft a job post. Now I'll also go ahead and give you some quick interview tips. So once you post this, what you need to do is you need to first of all, as you can see, there's an application form here. So the application form that you create needs to have a certain questions that will help you understand if they write good English. So that is what you need to do in terms of creating that application form. And in terms of interview, you need to ask about their background, their experience, sales related questions, mindset related questions, objection handling related questions. So all these questions that are directly going to decide if they have they have enough knowledge or experience to do a good job on your account. So try to keep the process tight, not make it very complex or not make it very easy. 2 to 3 steps involved to make your decision is will help you filter out the right candidate, and it will help you choose the perfect candidate for that job, right? So if you're actually looking for the form as well, let me share that form with you, because I remember I remember creating that form for a lot of my clients. In fact, even for this job post, I'm going to use that form as well. So I'm going to quickly share that form with you. Just give me a second. All right, so what I did is I quickly paused the video and opened the form that I wanted to quickly share with you. And this is the form. As you can see, this is a simple form that I've created on Google Forms, and I've linked it on my website. As you can see, this is the title clearly qualifying the candidates that are going to apply. Looking for commission only appointment setters, growth specialist, completely remote 4 to 5 hours per day. All these specific things I've already put. And again, the job post that I've already created over here is also put inside this form so that they can read everything. Apart from this, I've also put some more criterias, like who is this not for. For example, if your English is not great, if you're not willing to go all in, if you're not willing to work some weekends, if you do not like to work hard, if you're a student, all these things I've already put so that I qualify and filter out the candidates who this is for. If you're looking to be part of a fast growing company, if you're willing to go all in, if you're loyal, if you have experience messaging people and stuff like that. Compensation, again, I've clearly put over here 5 to 10% commission on sales by clients for the first 2 to 3 months, and then after that base pay will be applicable plus commissions. Clients product ticket value is usually 5K and above, right? So that's how they get motivated to apply for the role, even if it's commission only. This is a completely remote role. You're authorized to work anywhere in the world. Again, submitting incomplete form will result in your disqualification. And if you're qualified, Ankit will reach out to schedule with an interview in the next 24 to 48 hours. Right. So if you see, these are the questions. I understand that if I leave any of the below questions blank, or if I miss anything, miss in applying, then I'll be disqualified. Yes, I've read everything, full name, email. Tell me about yourself. Why should we hire you? Explain why you can handle a tough environment and constructive criticism. Again, if you see, this type of form is kind of a the first round, but without you taking it, because if they type all these things, then you also get to know two things. Their English, of course, but also their mindset and how they think. Of course, with ChatGPT and all these things these days, it's very easy to copy paste. But actually, if you check their answers, you'll easily come to know if it's a genuinely crafted answer or if it's from ChatGPT, right? So go ahead and use these questions, or maybe create your own questions as well. Describe a successful appointment that you've generated in the past or sale you made. Again, a very important question. Please share the Google Drive link to your latest CV or resume or a portfolio or an intro video, bonus points for intro video, right? So all these things are going to help someone stand out. Are you comfortable to work as a commission only setup for the first 90 days before we switch to base pay plus commission? Someone who puts nope, then obviously I've already put away or do not apply, so they'll not even waste time applying, right? It may take anywhere up to 15 to 45 days after your training to assign you a client, during which you may not get paid. Do confirm if you have the patience and seriousness to go through. Again, this is something that is a lot to ask of someone, but yeah, that's how we filter out. You can again change this, because I'm running an agency. I've created a question like this. You don't have to put this much duration. You can easily let them know that you may have to wait anywhere between 3 to 5 days or 7 to 10 days, right? So that's something you can change. If shortlisted, you commit to finish the training in less than 2 weeks, less than 1 week, 5 days, 2 days, whatever, and eventually click submit. That's how you create the form. So what do you do next? So now you have the form. Okay, you have the form ready. Okay, and you have the job post ready. So there are two things that are already ready. Now what is the next step? The next step is you need to post this exact job post in multiple places like Facebook groups, LinkedIn, Indeed, and maybe Upwork, right? So all these are different places that you can post this job post and start to get inbound applications. Usually, to find commission only appointment setters, Facebook groups is the best way, because on LinkedIn people are usually looking for a paid job. On Upwork, again paid job. Indeed, again paid job. So if you're already mentally decided that you want to find someone on commission only, then Facebook groups is your best bet. If you already have some sort of a budget allocated that you are ready to invest whatever salary you can pay to someone, then I think you can utilize all these platforms as well. So let's start with Facebook. So because I have my own Facebook group that I am running, where there are a lot of entrepreneurs applying for, there are a lot of entrepreneurs posting their job posts, and there are a lot of appointment setters applying for the roles. What I first do is I'll first post on my own or on my own group, right, or inside my own group, right? So if you see, this is my group appointment setting for agencies, coaches, appointment setters, and closers. That's the audience that I'm trying to attract to fill the group, right? As you can see, I already have 5,000 members, and there are so many entrepreneurs that maybe are even very I would say famous that are part of this group, and you can actually check it out. But quickly to show you, I posted this exact job post 1 hour ago before shooting this video, and this is what I've posted: hiring one appointment setter urgently. Now I've changed this for my group, because obviously a lot of people already know that this is my group, so they can apply if they read this. But I can test the subject line again. If I don't get replies, I can test the same subject line in the next post in my same group, right? So that's something you need to do. Maybe post 2 or 3 times so that you get replies. All these things are already something that I've already posted. I also like to post one picture of myself and eventually I published it. So as you can see, this post is live now. Over time this will start to get some traction. If you also want to post in groups that are much more bigger than mine, like they have a lot of members, then I'll also suggest you one great group, which is high ticket closer. This group is one of the groups that I like to post, where there are 35K members, as you can see. And inside this group, what I've done is I've changed subject line to this: 3 to 5K per month earning opportunity as a high ticket appointment setter. Now, all these things are the same. I've already created my photo, and I'm just going to do is I'm just going to post it. So once I click post, it will kind of publish the job post, and done. Thanks for your post. It's been submitted to group admins for approval. Now, once they approve this, I'll start to get hopefully some replies. And if I don't get reply, I need to maybe tweak something. So as you can see, there are so many posts inside this group as well, that a lot of people are applying different keywords, usually entrepreneurs or coaches use to get inbound inquiries. So this is a very good group. There's another group that I use, but this group contains a lot of audience who are looking for some sort of a base pay, and I'll quickly show that group to you as well, which I use, called cold callers or something like that. Yeah, cold callers and closers. So this is again a very good group that I get a lot of inquiries about my job post for my clients. And if you see, there are 88,000 members. Again, you can try posting your job post over here, but based on my experience, because this group has a lot of cold callers who are from Philippines and all these countries, they are looking for some sort of a base pay. So this is another group you can try. Now we learned how to find how to write a job post. We learned how to come up with an application form. We know what to ask them on interview questions. We even posted a job. Now how to take this forward to the next stage once you start getting inquiries, right? So I'll just quickly share with you a DM script that you can use. So as you can see, just a very simple script. You can tweak this. I saw a comment in the appointment setting group. I believe you're looking to work as a commission only appointment setter, correct? And then they reply yes. So this is something that you will send to everyone who comments, right? Then they reply yes. Then you can send this: perfect. May I ask, what do you have any experience in appointment setting or sales? If they reply yes, tell them to submit this form, the form that I showed you on the call. I'm sorry, on this video. And also send them this: kindly send me a message here once you're done filling out the form, so that we can proceed with a quick 15-minute interview. Once they submit the form, you'll be able to see the form submission details inside the Google form, and you can then check their answers and accordingly vet them and qualify them and decide to proceed to step 4, which is wonderful, please schedule your interview below. So this, you send them the link after you qualify that okay, their English is good, they have agreed to the role, and you qualify for the interview. And interview link can be a simple calendar link that you can create and send them. All right, so this is how basically you find commission only appointment setters for your high ticket coaching or consulting business. And like I said, once they schedule the interview, or you're trying to check is the mindset first, if they are ready to work with you and your company, and after that skills and technical aspects, and that's it. After this, it's all trial and error. You really can't find the perfect candidate on day one. You need to keep doing this process over and over again, so that you find your dream team, your perfect candidate who will take your company to the next level. And yes, there is no fixed process to do this, or like a perfect way to get the perfect candidate on day one. But yes, this is the process that you can follow to eventually get there, right? So that's what I also wanted to end also wanted to share and end this video with, so that you, as a company owner, as a business owner, set the right expectations and not expect too much out of someone who you just hired, right? So this is what will help you stay neutral. even after the hiring is complete, even after they start on the job training, you will know that okay, this is a slow process. It will take some time for them to learn more about your company, for you to learn more about them. Maybe they start the job and they don't like it, so they quit, you find someone else. So it's a process, it's a never ending process, but eventually you'll find someone who you love working with, and they love working with you as well. All right, so with that being said, I hope you found value from this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll definitely answer. And if you like this content, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep making videos like this for you in the future as well. All right. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.